Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Sheree, and I am back with another video. If you are new, welcome to my channel. If you are not, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. Today you all are in for a treat. I'll be doing a different type of video. This video is in collaboration with more than 20 other content creators here on YouTube. We are collaborating today to bring awareness to domestic violence. We will all be creating looks that makes us feel empowered. So whatever that means to us, that's what we're interpreting. So in light of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, we're all creating looks to make us feel empowered. So if you want to see what makes me feel empowered and how I created this look right here, as well as learn more information about the topic and different organizations that we're working with, just keep on watching. So as I said in the intro, this video will be dedicated to bringing awareness to domestic violence awareness, the domestic violence survivors and things like that. I will give more information during the video, but let's go ahead and get started with the look first. So the thing that we're focusing on in this collaboration is doing a look that makes us feel empowered. So what that means to me, what makes me feel empowered is doing a look that's bold, supporting Black makeup companies, Black businesses. So that's just what I'll be doing in today's video. I'll be using all Black owned makeup brands. So that makes me feel empowered. I feel like that's empowering my other fellow Black entrepreneurs and businesses. I feel like just by me using these Black owned brands, it makes me feel empowered, it makes me feel proud, and I hope it empowers the brands as well. This will be more of a casual type video. I'll be talking about the organization that we're working with and giving you details about what we're doing, as well as giving you information and statistics later on in the video. So let's go ahead and just get started. I won't be talking too much about the specific products. I'll go ahead and hold the products up and then let you all know what products I'll be using, but I won't go into depth about the products. First, I'm going to get started with the eyebrows using this Fenty MVP brow pencil in the color dark brown. I thought this was a very good collaboration that I wanted to be a part of. I feel like this is something that needs to be talked about more in our communities, in every community, to be honest, because it can happen to anybody. I am really glad and honored to be a part of this collaboration. This is really something that is near and dear to my heart, and I really just wanted to bring awareness in any way that I can. And because I do have this platform, I feel like this is the perfect way to do it. It's more in a lighthearted way. You know, we're doing makeup. It's a more relatable forum that you can provide information, but you can also maybe not have too much pressure. As I was saying in the intro, this is a collaboration video. I am collaborating with over 20 other content creators and YouTube beauty influencers here on YouTube. One of my YouTube friends, Lori, reached out to us with his great idea of bringing awareness to this cause, and I believe she does work in the field. She wanted to bring awareness for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and then so she brought this idea to us. So many of us came together. We decided that we wanted to do it. We also invited other people who we thought would also want to do it, and now it's just turned into this big thing. It's over 20 of us collaborating to bring awareness from all different type of backgrounds. I thought it was a really great idea, and I really just wanted to help in any way that I could and get involved. Now I'm going to go into this Juvia's Place concealer in the number 16 to clean up my eyebrows. We're all collaborating to come together for this one cause. So if you want to get more information or check them out as well, I'll go ahead and leave their information down below in the description box so you can review their looks and the information they have to provide. They're also doing looks. We're all doing looks of empowerment. What makes us feel empowered? So that can look different for each person. Specifically, you know, I'm a Black YouTuber. I wanted to focus on Black makeup brands. That's what makes me feel empowered. So their look might not necessarily be about a brand or something like that. It might just be, you know, a bold look, or maybe neutral look makes them feel empowered. So make sure you go check out the description box. I'll leave all the channels below, as well as their links, and then links to their Instagram names, so you can check out their videos on this topic, as well as follow them on social media as well. Now I'm gonna go into this Fenty True Matte Pro Filter Primer right here. Just a little bit of information about why we decided to do this. So if you did not know, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Although October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, you know, this is something that should be talked about year round. This is something that we want to stop. This is something we want to bring awareness to. This is something that we want our people and our followers to know. If you're dealing with this, you're not alone. We are here for whatever you need for support. I'm gonna go into this Pat McGrath foundation in the color medium 21. Also, I'll be blending it out with this colored grain sponge here. I thought this was important because, you know, especially with more people being home due to quarantine and things like that, a lot more people are home. You know, they're quarantined with their families and things like that. Every day people are living in silent fear in their own homes due to domestic violence. So I do think it's important now more than ever to bring awareness to this, because, you know, a lot of people are home and they are with their significant others, and maybe they don't get as much of an opportunity to leave out or, you know, get that break that they would have. In light of that, I do want to give out some statistics that we found in regards to domestic violence. About 20 people are abused by an intimate partner every minute. And so that's 20 people every minute. Like, that is ridiculous. That's ridiculously high. It really could happen to anybody. Every minute, that just seems so... It seems 20 people, that seems not a lot, but every minute 20 people, that's every minute 20, 40, 60 are adding up. That is a lot of people who are dealing with this, who are suffering from this every day, every minute. And a lot of them sadly don't have the resources to leave the situations that they're in. Of course, that 20 people per minute who are abused by an intimate partner is a great deal of people, and that leads me into my next statistics. So about 10 million people are abused by an intimate partner a year. 10 million people. That is a ridiculously high number, and I just feel like that's something that needs to change. That's ridiculous for people to have to deal with that type of physical abuse, especially from someone who is their intimate partner. It's just something that needs to stop. It's something that needs to change. It's something that needs to be talked about, more awareness, more, you know, people speaking out about it, people helping those who are in those situations get out of those situations so that number can go down. With those 10 million people, you know, a lot of them have children, so millions of children are being exposed to domestic violence as well, and, you know, they're being exposed at a very young age. Not only do I think this is important to help the men and women who are affected by this, but also helping the children who are affected both directly and indirectly from domestic violence. So as I mentioned about the children that are affected both directly and indirectly, not only are the children affected, but everyone in the household is affected. So domestic violence affects everyone in the home. It has long effects on children's well-being, their emotional and academic function, and it really can have lasting effects on the people that are involved. People might not be aware of it. People might not know that, hey, this is why I'm having this in my adulthood, because I experienced or I saw this when I was a kid. the earlier it's caught, we can bring awareness to it for the kids, for the people involved. They can get the help they need. It could ultimately, you know, end the cycle. Now I am going to give information really quick. I'm going to go into this Fenty setting powder in the color Cashew and just set the rest of my face. Really quickly, before I let you know what you can do, I'm going to give information about the organization that we are working with today. Before I get into that, I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm going to go into this lip bar duo here and bronze up. It looks like this. It has the bronzer and then it has a little blush at the bottom, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face. As we're having this little intermission here, have you all been active or involved in any organizations around this topic or anything like that? If you have, go ahead and leave in the description box and share it. Although we're focusing on specific organizations today, you know, we want to bring awareness to as many organizations as we can. So if you are involved in, you know of, or gotten assistance from any other organizations that are working in this field, go ahead and leave in the description box. You know, we want to try to help as many people as we can here. And then I'm going to dip into this blush to just kind of top the blush that I already had down. And I'm just going to set my face really quick with this Beauty Bakery spray. Before we get into more information, I'm going to go into this Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter Duo in Ginger Benja Moscow Mule. It looks like this. And I'm just going to kind of mix both of them and then add some highlighter to my face. The eyes are primed. Let's go ahead and get into the eyes. So today I'll be using the Kbellabeauty palette in collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know the brand is not black owned, but the palette is in collaboration with one of my favorite black YouTubers. So we're going to be using it today. I know you all probably seen this a million times, but this is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna let my spirit move me, okay? And then I'm gonna create a look that makes me feel empowered, since that is the theme for today's video. I'm gonna first start with this color right here, Ginger. And, you know, kind of put that into my crease. I do wanna let you all know about the organization that we are working with today. We are supporting a domestic violence shelter called Alternatives. Domestic violence shelter Alternatives is located in East Central Indiana, and they are doing a lot of great work. So we wanted to work with them in collaboration for this video. So some of the things that they're doing is they are offering domestic violence victims a place to stay. They also provide educational support, getting parents and children the help that they need, offer a variety of different training for the community. They offer training for people like first responders who might have to, you know, respond to certain domestic violence situations. They offer support to different businesses, law enforcement agencies, as well as teachers and other members of the community for help and training on domestic violence. I'm going to go into this color right here called Credit, then just kind of stamp that into the crease to kind of create a nice shape. I went off camera, did a quick little cut crease because they've been making me feel empowered lately. They've been making me feel like my skills are getting better. So that's what I wanted to do today. And I also didn't feel like I could do that while I was talking. So let's go ahead and finish up the look so I can give you all a little bit more information. Also, I wanted to say that since it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, the color for that is purple. So I did want to include some of that purple in the look. I'm dipping back into that purple big wig color, just blending out the edges. Now that I told you a little bit about domestic violence awareness and then the organization that we are working with, you might be asking, what can you do to help? So that's a great question. Organization Alternatives, they have created an Amazon wish list. So all of the information will be in the description box, but they've created a Amazon wish list of the things that they need to help run their organization, to help out the victims. All of the things that they need are in the description box. Once you click on the link, there's a list of items that they need, and you can just select what you want and you can purchase it straight from Amazon. I'm gonna go into this color sponsored right here. They are accepting donations. So this is a beauty channel. You might be here to learn about beauty. So if you have any unopened cosmetics, or if you have any unopened personal items as well as cosmetics that you would like to donate, you can do that as well. The address to where the items can be sent is in the description box as well. So there's an address as well as the information of the person who is being sent to. Now, due to, you know, some people are victims and they are you know, trying to stay safe, they won't be sent directly to the organization, just for the safety of the people that they're helping. So we'll all be sending them to one person, and she'll then take all the donations and send them to the organization. If you are going to send specific items, you can do that. Just make sure when you send it to the address that's in the description box that you make sure to include a note saying that it's for the domestic violence shelter. All of the items will be sent to the shelter on your behalf. Just make sure you leave a note stating that the items are intended for the Alternatives Domestic Violence Shelter. You can also write cards or notes. You can, you know, get your friends to help, or family, or even kids to just write encouraging words for the people. You can write cards with encouraging words or messages to, you know, just encourage the people to keep going. You know, whatever kind words that you want to use, you can do that. You can also send those over to using the address in the description box, and then they'll also be given to the shelter, who will give them out to the people who they are assisting. This color is really pretty. Very nice. I'm gonna go into this color Dwalis right here for the inner portion of my eye. That is all the information that I have about the Alternatives organization and about what you can do to help that specific organization. Now, I do want to mention another organization. I do have a friend, her name is Latasha, and she started her own domestic violence organization as well. As I said earlier, we want to bring awareness to as many organizations as we can. And I really do like and appreciate her cause, so I do want to bring attention to her organization as well. Her organization is called A Girl's Nightcap, and it is striving to help women speak out and speak their truth about domestic violence and situations that they have experienced. You know, gives them a safe place to not feel ashamed or frightened to speak up. She noted that too many women are ashamed to speak out against maybe their abuser because, you know, it's usually someone that they love and care about, and she wanted to create an organization to give women a safe place to do that. So due to everything that's going on in the world like that and everything being shut down, she will be launching several initiatives starting next year in 2021. some of her plans got pushed back. So she will be offering small intimate social groups for survivors to get together and talk and communicate with each other, reach out and connect with other people who've also been in similar situations that they have. She also will be launching different resources for the organization to help people who's been involved with domestic violence, as well as helping people who are trying to get out of a domestic violence situation. She will be accepting donations starting January of 2021. All of the information will be in the description box. Also, all of her information where you can communicate with her and see what's going on with the organization will also be listed in the description box as well. So this is how my eyes are looking. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the eyes, and then I'll be right back to give you my final thoughts and show you all the final look. Okay, so I'm back. So let's finish up the look. I went ahead and added some lashes, did my lower lash line with the same colors I put in the crease. I'm going to line my lips with this Fenty Beauty Stunning Lip Paint in the color Uncuffed. And just go ahead and line my lips with that really quick. Well, I guess I put it over my whole lip. And then I'm going to go into this Pat McGrath lip gloss in the color Bronze Temptation. And I'm just going to put that on the lips. This is the final look. Okay, I'm feeling really empowered. Okay, I even put on some earrings that are outside of my comfort zone, but I feel like it was going to tie in with the look and make me feel even more empowered than I already am. To wrap up this video, I really do hope you all like it. I hope you learned something from the video or found it to be helpful. If you are a beauty YouTuber or a content creator yourself, feel free to do a video about domestic violence awareness as well. We want to get it out there. We want people to know about it. We want people to be aware about it. We want people to know what they can do to help. So feel free to do an empowered look on your channel as well. Make sure you use the hashtag #EmpoweredToEndDomesticViolence or hashtag #EmpoweredToEndDV. If you are not a content creator, you can consider hosting a donation or fundraiser for a domestic violence shelter that's near you. And if you feel like you want to maybe research or give back to a domestic violence shelter that's in your community, feel free to do so. Let's all band together to help prevent domestic violence, to help and uplift domestic violence victims. It's not easy to seek help or ask for help or let anybody know you've been in this type of situation. So let's just be kind to one another. Let's help each other out. There are so many people dealing with this, and a lot of people don't know about it. So just try to be kind with everybody you come in contact with. You never know what they're dealing with and what's going on in their life. So just try to be kind and help in any way that you can. I hope you all like this video. Go ahead and comment below if you have anything you want to add, or if you know any organizations that you would like people to know more about. Again, my name is Sheree, and my final message is domestic violence ends with me.